Sometimes there is an element of confusion around, because there's a disconnect between business owners and accountants. I work with a lot of accountants. I have accountants, and I have had accountants who are clients, but they talk, business owners and accountants talk sometimes a different language. And accountants talk in the techie talk of their profession, perfectly reasonable, but sometimes business owners don't understand it and are uncomfortable asking questions. So whilst the numbers might be there, they're perhaps not getting the attention, or they're not being understood sufficiently. Once again, that's about helping the two groups mesh and speak well to each other. Again, getting clarity. It's not about asking business owners to become accountants, but it is about saying to them, you do need to be on top of the numbers. They are the dashboard of the business. And how I describe it to them is, look, if you were to get on your plane to go off on your summer holiday, and the pilot comes over the intercom and says, well, look, the instruments are all a bit blanked out. I can't actually see them at the moment. But when we landed, we had pretty much enough fuel. I think we'll be okay. And we think Greece is about that direction. We're going to head off in that way. That's the same as not having full grasp of the accountancy within your business, because you don't know how much cash is there, how long the cash will last, are we profitable, are we not profitable, what kind of clients are generating profit, and so on. So getting a grip of that is very important. I mean, I should say I'm not an accountant, and I've made some of these mistakes, and I've had some nasty shocks and surprises in the past when I've not been fully in control. So now it's something that I do talk about quite regularly to help people really get to grips with it. So understanding numbers, not being nervous about them, interrogating the numbers, asking good questions. What are the numbers telling us? What are the trends telling us? If a trend is going up, why is it going up? What's causing it to go up? What's happening in that direction? If something is a downward trend, is that good? Is that bad? Why are we doing? Why are we selling less of this? Or why are we losing those customers? Or why is it taking longer to make these things? It's the questions of understanding that it prompts and provokes the valuable thing, not necessarily the numbers for numbers' sake. It's the questions that as a business owner it makes you ask. So being on top of the money is vital. It's the lifeblood. It's the fuel for your engine. As is generally accepted, businesses generally don't go bust through lack of profit. They go bust through lack of cash. So staying on top of understanding how much cash is in the business, how fast your cash is turning over,